Hey y'all, it's the Ebony J. We're going to be working with Shake and Go Freetress 40-inch water wave super long hair. These are all the items I will be using today. I'm going to show you guys how many parts I have in my hair. I started in the back with just 2. But all over I only had 11 twists in my hair. After creating those 2 in the back, I ended up doing a middle part all the way down. Then I separated the left side in half, and then I also did the same on the right side. Starting off with the first braid on the left hand side, I took out my edges and then I made sure to gel down that entire section and then comb it so it can be completely detangled so that I can go ahead and put it inside a rubber band. Adding the edge control and then combing it and saturating it throughout the entire part is what's going to get your part super slick and laid down. Now be sure when you do these rubber bands, you're not doing it too tight just because we're going to crochet the hair behind the rubber band. So you want to make sure that you're not causing too much tension before you insert the hair. So just make sure when you're doing the rubber band part that it's not too tight. So for the top on the left hand side section, I only parted 2 pieces in half, or 1 piece in half, so I had only 2 twists at the top. But the row below that one, I only had 3, basically 5 twists all the way around. And then the last row on the top, which is the one I'm working with, I only had 2 twists at the top. So all in all, I only had 2 on the bottom row in the back, then I had 5 on the second row, then I only had 4 on the last row, basically. So when you're taking the hair out the pack, you want to make sure that you're not just taking it out all frivolously. You have to make sure you take it out nicely just because it does tangle. So for this first twist I'm doing, I'm only using about 3 pieces. I do switch over to using about 4 pieces instead. I think using 4 pieces is the best just to get the best quality. Also right here, I was trying to think, if I'm wrapping the top of my hair, which way do I need to wrap in order to twist? So I wrapped 1 piece of the passion twist hair around a couple times, and I wrapped it going towards my face. So that is going to be the same way I'm going to twist my hair. So as I'm wrapping that piece around, it'll start to become one of the pieces I'm going to use to twist together. So I'm going to wrap it, and then I'm going to insert it somewhere and then just keep on twisting as usual. And I'm twisting the same way that I wrapped. I'm wrapping towards my face, so I'm twisting towards my face. So I know a lot of people ask, what do you do with the ends? I braided mine a little bit and then I finished it off with a twist. But I just braided it just like a little bit at the end and then I kept on twisting. And this is how thick that piece came out. It was a little thin to me, so the next piece I did was about 4 pieces all together instead of the 3. Also make sure to add product on your hair as you twist, just because you don't want it to stick out. This is a jumbo style, so your hair is more likely to stick out, or the parts are more likely to be less intact and start to just become older looking. This is me struggling a little bit with the hair, but yeah, make sure you guys handle the hair carefully just because you don't want it to tangle, because it does tangle easily. To really wrap my hair all the way down to the bottom, I had to basically wrap it around my neck. I know that sounds crazy. I had to wrap it around my neck just so that I can keep on twisting, because at one point, it got too long. So I had to make sure that I could keep twisting. So I had to wrap it around my neck so I can keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting. So that is the method I use to twist hair that is super long. Now this hair does tangle, so y'all gonna have to be very careful. I was on the phone with my friend while I was doing my hair, and I just wanted to insert a piece of just some quick words she said that really stuck out to me that I wanted to share with y'all.
This sudden cloud of peace just washed over me, and it was just get focused. You know what you want, and everything that you want is gonna come to you if you walk in that direction. And you just stop trying to force things to be one type of way. And so, but I'm thinking why am I not just using this natural skill that I have? You know what I'm saying? Why am I so afraid of what people would think of what I create? And I realized it's because I've been very closeted about my creations because I was very emotionally attached to things that I created. When you need to essentially just sacrifice everything that you create, sacrifice it to the world, because once you create it, it's the world's now. It's not yours anymore. Wow. You know what I'm saying? People could take your hair videos and edit them how they like it, put filters on it, text on it. You know what I'm saying? These can be it's no longer your art. Once you post it or share it with people, it's no longer yours, because now it's not just your perspective.
Yeah. Almost like it's tangible now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just that's what I was afraid of, people having possession of something that I created out of my mind. It was it just felt very intimate. And that's why it took me so long to even stand up and perform poetry in front of people, stuff like that. And so I was you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I like that.
Just post your shit. Just post your shit. That has literally been my saving grace. Every time I get frustrated with some type of software, or I get irritated, or a client isn't acting right, I will literally be just keep posting, just share your work, just keep your creative muscle working out.